Hello students, welcome back to Friend for Learning channel. Today our topic is about dividing by 10. Okay, if you feel that you need some brush up about the earlier topics in division which we did, that is division, basic division, division with reminders, then relating division to multiplication, dividing by 2, dividing by 5. I want you to go have a look at these earlier topics if you need just to revise and get ready for this lesson, dividing by 10. This is going to be our success criteria. After this lesson, you can able to divide the numbers by 10 and you can relate division to multiplication. Okay? So, I want you to get familiarized again with this sign. By this time, you might be knowing why we use this symbol for. Excellent. We use this for division and this for multiplication. Okay. And now, let's recall the multiplication table of 10. Okay? I want you to by heart this table, as this table is going to be very useful for you for this lesson and also for math as whole. Okay. 1 times 10 equals 10. 2 times 10 equals 20. 3 times 10 equals 30. 4 times 10 equals 40. 5 times 10 equals 50. 6 times 10 equals 60. 7 times 10 equals 70. 8 times 10 equals 80. 9 times 10 equals 90. 10 times 10 equals 100. 11 times 10 equals 110 and 12 times 10 equals 120. Okay, I want you to just practice on this table. And now, let's start with few examples. Let's try to share 30 sweets equally among 10 children. Okay, let's get started. So, how many sweets does each child will get? Like if I am going to divide 30 sweets among 10 children, how many sweets does each child get? Can you make a guess? Okay, so first we will make 10 equal groups because we have to divide the 30 sweets among 10 children. So we are going to make 10 equal groups. I want you to count with me as I am making the groups. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we made 10 groups. Why? We have to divide it among 10 children. So I made 10 groups. And now we have how many sweets here? Well done. We have 30 sweets. So I'm going to divide these 30 sweets among these 10 children. Okay? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. What we did in our earlier division lesson, the same way. Okay. Get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So we distributed 30 sweets equally among 10 children. So 30 sweets. Okay, now next. How many groups are there? So I distributed 30 sweets Okay, so can you guess how many groups are there? Well done. So we have 10 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 groups. So we can divide to find the number of sweets each child get. So whenever you have a big amount with you and you have to give it to everybody equally, that is sharing, when you are sharing it, when you are dividing it, so do division we do division. Okay, and now we are going to write it in the form of number sentence. Okay, that is, you had 30 chocolates and you divided 30 chocolates among 10 children. So how much each child will get? Well done. So when we divided the 30 chocolates among 10 children, so each child is getting 1, 2, 3. Okay, anywhere you can see, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So each child will get 3 chocolates. Okay, when we divide 30 chocolates among 10 children, 10 children are nothing but 10 groups. 10 children, each child will get 1, 2, 3, 3 chocolates. Okay, there we are. Now, we will relate division to multiplication. Okay, can you guess how we can relate this to multiplication? Make a guess before I disclose my answer. Lovely. That is, we have 10 groups, and in each group we have 3 chocolates, right? 3 sweets. So we have 10 groups, and in each group we have 3 sweets. So 10 times 3 equals 30. Here, if you are thorough with your 10 tables, and you're going to just make amazing results by having your tables by heart. Okay then, so here we had 10 groups, that is 10 children, and each child is getting 3 chocolates, so 10 into 3 equals 30. Then we are going to write the division sentence what we got here, that is 30 chocolates divided among 10 children, so each child will get 3. So make a note of this. Here we are writing the number sentences for multiplication and division. Okay, so in multiplication we are adding up, that is, each child is getting 3 chocolates and there are 10 children, so we are adding up to find the total in multiplication. Whereas in division we are dividing the 30 chocolates among 10 children, so we are sharing here. When we are sharing, we are doing division. So multiplication is for adding up and division is for sharing. Just keep this in your mind. Okay, next. So what do you think, how many chocolates each child would have got? Well done, each child will get 3 chocolates. Okay, now let's have a look at another example. Divide 50 circles into groups of 10. How many groups of circles are there? Did you make this tricky word? Make a note of this tricky word. Groups of 10. Okay, I think I referred even in my last lesson, that is division by 5. Whenever you have these tricky words here like groups of 10, So you have to pay attention to these words. Okay. So again, we will read one more time. Divide 50 circles. So we are going to divide these whole 50 circles into groups of 10. Okay. They are not saying 10 groups. I again remind you here. They are not saying 10 groups, but they are mentioning here groups of 10, means each group will have 10 circles. Each group will have 10 circles. So I want you, whenever you are doing your division word problems, pay attention how you are going to divide. Okay, first highlight your question, and it will become easy for you. So we are going to divide 50 circles into groups of 10. That is, each group will have 10 circles. How many groups of circles are there? Now, we have totally 50 circles, and we are going to divide these 50 circles into groups of 10. Okay, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10, this is 10, this is 10, this is 10, and this is 10. So I have put this in separate boxes. Okay, so we divided this into 10, 10, 10, 10, and finally 10. So when you are dividing 50 circles into groups of tens, how many groups you made here? Let's count. 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, 4 group, and 5 group. Lovely, y'all. So when we divided these 50 circles into the groups of 10, again, groups of 10, that is, each group should have 10 circles. When we divided the 50 circles into the groups of 10s, so how many groups we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. Well done. And now, once you're done with this, you have to show the number sentences in your work, okay, which is very important. So you have to show these number sentences. That is, you are going to first show adding and then sharing. Okay, that is, there are 5 groups, and in each group there are 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups, and in each group you have 10 circles. So how many total circles you have? So when they ask you like total circles, here you are going to sum up everything, like saying 5 times 10 equals 50. Okay, I told you when we have to do something totaling, we use multiplication. And now the next step is we are going to divide these 50 circles among 10 children. We are going to share these 50 circles among 10 children. In that case, when we are dividing or sharing, we are going to write this division number sentence, that is 50 circles divided among 10, divided into the groups of 10. Okay, 50 circles divided into the groups of 10. We make 5 circles. We make 5 circles. So there are 5 groups of circles. I hope you understood this. And now, let's practice some more examples. Okay, look at this. Sultan has 40 liters of paint. He pours 10 liters of paint into each pail. How many pails does he use? So pay attention to this. He is having in total 40 liters of paint. Okay, he's having in total 40 liters of paint. So now he is pouring 10 liter, 10 liter, 10 liter, 10 liter in every, pail. So if he is pouring 10 liters of paint into each pail, how many pail does he use? Can you make a guess? Like he has 40 liters of paint and he is pouring 10 liters of paint into each pail. How many pails does he use? This is the pail. Okay? So he is pouring the paint in the pail. So how many pails? A pail is nothing but a small bucket. How many buckets he need? Can you think of this? What do you think are the multiplication and the division sentences for this? I want you to first work by yourself before you check with me. I want you to work. You can pause the video here if you want, and then you can check with the answers. Okay, so there we are. So he poured 10 liters, yeah, in each pail. We don't know how many pails are there. And he had totally 40 liters. So how many pails he used? You can just use your fingers if you want to count. Okay, we have to complete till 40, yeah? So I want you to raise one finger for each 10. Okay, let's see how many pails he has. I want you to raise one finger. 10, one finger we rose. 20, now two fingers. 30, okay, we did three fingers. And 40. So we rose four fingers, right? So how many pails he needs then? Excellent. So he needs 4 pails because in each pail he is putting 10 liters of paint. So I told you to raise one finger for each pail. Yeah. So 10, 20, 30, 3 fingers, 40, 4 fingers. That is 4 pails he needs for 40 liters. Well done. And now we will write this in the form of multiplication sentence. Okay, that is he had 4 pails and he put 10 liters of paint in each pail. So 4 pails and he put 10 liters in each pail. In that case, he is adding 10, 10, 10, 10. Whenever there is addition involved, we use here multiplication sentence. That is 4 times 10 equals 40. Well done. Okay. And now let's come to the division sentence. Like he had 40 liters of paint and he pours 10 liters of paint in each pail. So how many pails he needed? He needed 4 pails. Is it clear? That is, he had 40 liters of paint and he puts 10, 10, 10, 10. So how many pails he needed? Well done. He needs 4 pails. Good job. So he uses 4 pails. Always you have to write the multiplication and the division sentences, number sentences for these sort of sums. Okay, so one way is to remember that whenever you are adding up, you will use multiplication. Whenever you are sharing or dividing, you will use division symbol. Is it clear? And now let's move on to another sum. Okay, put 20 apples equally into 10 groups. How many apples are there in each group? Okay, so let's divide this into 10 groups. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we divided these 20 apples into 10 groups. Okay? So we divided these 20 apples into 10 groups because how many groups they wanted? 10. So 10 groups. Okay? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20 apples, when you divide it into 10 groups, how many apples are there in each group? 1 and 2. So in each group, you have 2 apples. You understood? Like you have 20 apples. When you divide them equally into 10 groups, how many apples are there in each group? How many are there in each group? Yes, well done. There are 2 apples in each group. So 20 divided by 10 equals, well done, 2 apples. So in each group there are 2 apples. There are dash apples in 2 groups. There are 2 apples in each group. Now let's go for the missing numbers. We have to write the multiplication and the division sentences, number sentences. Okay, now let's find the missing numbers here. So we are having 10 groups. We had 20 apples. We had 20 apples and we divided them into 10 groups, Can you tell me what is the missing number here? Well done. That is in each group. Once you are done with the total number of apples, once you are done with the groups, the next thing you're going to find is in each group, how many apples are there? 1, 2. So we are going to write, good job, 2 apples. 2 apples into 10, that is 2 times 10 equals 20. Okay, so here your tables are very helpful. Yeah, and now let's go to the division. We are sharing, we just saw how we share the apples, 20 apples into 10 group. So each group will have how many apples? We are sharing 20 apples into 10 groups. So each group will have how many apples inside each group? Well done. So each group will have 1 and 2. Brave. Well done. So here, now look at this. We are first taking the number of apples in each group here. That is 1, 2. And then we are multiplying this with the groups. That is first number of apples in each group we are taking, then we are multiplying with the groups, 10 groups. So 2 times 10 equals 20. So when we have to divide, when we have to share, we are using the division. Okay, so I want you to write the number sentences for every sum. Is it clear? So now let's have a look at this. Now it's your turn. So I want you to open your pupils book now and go to page 189, and I want you to answer only these three questions, 2, 3, and 4. Sorry. So thanks for being with me. Catch you up later. Bye.